Hello everybody, I'm Chrysantheme, welcome back to our Might and Magic 6 playthrough. Now here we are, last episode we finished in front of the abandoned temple. This is basically one of two tutorial dungeons in New Sorpigal, and what we're going to do is we are going to go and find the candelabra that Mr. Potbello asked us to find. So we're going to finish our first quest, or, well, not first quest, because the first quest was getting the letter to Wilbur Humphrey. We're going to go ahead and enter it, and I'm going to start it out by going into turn-based mode instantly. As you can see, there are already bats flying towards us. I'm just going to use my bow to whittle them down. And I killed them all before they even got to me. Very nice. As you can see, it's a bit darker here than outside. Oh, there's a gauntlet on the floor. Nice. And some chainmail. Excellent. Because my cleric and my archer are still missing chainmail, so that's actually very good. I'm not gonna go run back just because I want to identify this, but I do have to make a mental note to go back when I do this. As you can see, it's fairly dark around, so I'm going to show you another use of spells. The torchlight spell basically increases the radius of light surrounding your party, which is really useful because, you know, I like things to be illuminated fairly well. It's also going to help the recording, to be honest. And the other spell that's really useful, which is a must, is the Wizard Eye. The Wizard Eye basically shows the locations of monsters on the minimap. When I approach, if you can see in the distance, there are some bats waiting to attack me. And when I approach and when they aggro, you're going to see on the minimap, they're going to show up as little red dots. So you see the dots there, I went into turn-based mode, I smacked that enter button, I'm sorry about that. And you can see the red dots. Now this is very useful, especially because you can sort of inch forward and aggro the monsters one by one. So you don't, you know, aggro the whole pack. I'll try to demonstrate that right now. This is another room. Oh, there we go. Got 3 monsters here. And here's what I'm gonna do now. The Wizard Eye basically enables me to just inch forward bit by bit. And as soon as we get, you know, a red dot... Oh my god, I got poisoned. And as soon as we get a red dot, I go back into turn-based mode and basically just kill the monster that's here, or in real time. There we go, we got another red dot. Okay. I didn't kill the cobras, you see when she's like slithering around there, but I did so much damage to her that she decided to run away from me. That also happens. It is a bit annoying, but not much of a problem. Our torchlight ran out because I don't have any fire magic skill, so I need to do it all the time. There's one more cobra, and another one. And I think we're fine now. Excellent. Now Roderick's been poisoned. You can see the condition is poison, and what that means basically is his might, endurance, accuracy and speed has been lowered. So basically he hits for less, he has less endurance, so he dies more easy, he hits less often, and he is slower to recover. So basically conditions like poison and disease and everything, it's good to clear them out as fast as possible. Now I don't have the cure poison spell, but I do have a potion, so I'm going to go ahead, pick it up, and then just hover over his portrait and then right click. That makes him drink the potion. Now if I left click, I'm going to basically just give him a potion. But if I right click, I use it on someone. So that's good to know. I forgot to mention that before. Let's have some coins here, a sack with something. Nope, it's an empty bag. What else do we have? We have a bucket? A barrel of orange liquid. Yes, barrels. Barrels have liquid in them, and depending on what color the liquid is, you can drink it and it will permanently increase one of your stats. Now, orange liquid is intelligence. Yes, intelligence. So I'm going to drink it with my sorcerer because I want him to have as much intelligence or intellect as possible because it gives me more spell points. So there's gold there, pick up a cobra, and this is a chest that is normally trapped, but I have, as you remember, I have the disarm trap skill. This is also the reason why I took it, because this is a trapped chest. And I have a shield here, a mace, which I'm not going to use, an energy potion, a belt, and the candelabra that we were looking for. So, quest item, a silver candelabra etched with symbols of Ba. I always like that name, Ba. So that's it. I'm going to return this to Mr. Potbello now, and then we are going to explore the rest of New Sorpigal. What do we have to do? Oh yeah, we have to go, yeah, right. We have to go identify the chainmail, the gauntlet, and the shield so I can use it. I think the shield is actually a bit better than what we have now.
Don't touch the merchandise.
I don't know.
Oops. There we go, the gauntlet and the shield. Yes, the shield actually has one more armor than Tower Shield. The chainmail, I think I'm going to put the chainmail on the archer and I'm going to give the cleric the gauntlet. So basically I have 10 armor class on the archer, 11 armor class on the cleric, and I have 21 armor class on the sorcerer, but 0 armor class on the paladin. But I don't mind the paladin having so little armor class because he has the largest amount of hit points, so it's not that much of a problem, honestly. Let's see. We can sell the rest. We can sell this belt because I tend not to use belts at all, because either get a really good enchantment, which I don't expect right now, or you basically just wear a belt for no reason, because they have no stats. Belts give you no stats unless they're enchanted, basically. So I'm going to give this to Serena. I just picked the item up and I pressed 3 because that's Serena's number. Or I could just, you know, click and then left click on her. It's just easier to do it with the keyboard. So I'm gonna sell the belt here and I'm gonna sell the ring here. Let's identify this spell scroll. Maybe it's good. What is it? Static charge. It's a basic spell. I have static charge here on Alexis. It only does 2 to 6 points of damage, but I guess it's useful. Like in the beginning, I tend not to use it though because, you know, I deal more damage with the bow. Do we have anything new to buy? No, not really. Okay. Okay. Armor. Sell these. Okay. Do you have anything else that I can buy? You do, but I don't mind not buying them yet. So the next thing we're gonna do, let's go heal. And now, let's go and tackle the apprentices. The apprentices are ranged, but if you strafe in real time, most of their missiles will actually miss. Missiles, spells, projectiles, whatever you want to call them. And like I said, if you dodge the animation, you actually dodge the entirety of damage. That doesn't apply to spells like Fireball that can, for example, still hit a wall behind you and you'll take damage, but they don't have any kind of AoE spells. I'm dodging most of the damage, they still manage to hit some though, but they're not terribly strong and I can always rest if I need the hit points. One thing I forgot to mention when the Roderick was poisoned, the debuffs do not go away by themselves. There is only one debuff that goes away by itself, and that is the weak status. You can basically rest and you will get, then your status will be healed. However, disease, poison and the likes, they don't get better, they actually tend to get worse over time. So, I mean, you get even more penalties to stats and things like that. So it's good to get rid of them as soon as possible. I'm just going to go ahead and heal Zoltan. He took a bit of damage in that encounter. And then we're going to clear the rest of the camp. I'm just going to go forward so much that I aggro them, and then I'm going to just strafe left and right and keep mashing my A button. I could do this in real time, but honestly there's so much of them, and if I do it real time I won't dodge any of their spells, which means all their spells will hit, and that will be much more painful than what I'm doing right now. Even though it's harder for me to hit them, but you know, I think it's better to do it this way. You could also go like into turn-based mode and try to kill them in turn-based mode, but I guarantee you you'll be taking a lot more damage in this way. You can just circle around them, take the rest, and there you go. And first things first, I'm gonna pick up all their corpses, because they do have some money on them. I mean, yeah, I mean, you know, they're mages, they need money for their spells, they've been saving up all their lives, and now I'm robbing them. Well, I killed them first, so I'm not technically robbing them. Am I? Does this technically count as robbing them if they're dead? I don't think so. So at least on the account of robbery, I think I'm not guilty. And you know, when there's no witnesses, there's no crime. Life tips. Kids, don't listen to me. I give very, very bad life tips. Okay, so now we have more crates to loot. Excellent. And these are normally trapped. You can hear Roderick exclaim, "Got it," when he opens it, because he has the disarm trap, and basically that means that the crate was armed and that he managed to disarm it.
Got it.
There we go.
I don't know.
Nice. Those are actually really good boots. More boots.
I don't know.
A hat. One thing I forgot to explain with the disarm trap mechanics, basically if a chest is trapped you only need a certain amount of disarm trap skill. It's not, for example, you don't get a % chance to disarm it. If there is a trap there and you have a high enough amount of disarm trap, you will disarm it 100% of the time. If you do not have enough disarm trap skill, you will never disarm it. That's one good thing to know.
Got it.
Okay, so it's a dark hammer, which I already have like 3 of them now.
Got it.
And the broadsword, which I won't be using. This is an amulet, which counts basically as a necklace. I'll see if it's enchanted, but I'll probably just sell it. No, I'll probably just sell it. I'm gonna mix a few potions, and red potions take priority over other ones. I'll just stack them down here. Protection, energy, excellent. So, this is it for now. Armor, we can identify the armor and weapons and sell the ones that aren't needed. And there's one more place that I want to clear before we go forward with the dungeon. And that is the surrounding area of the castle, which is the second dungeon, the second tutorial dungeon of New Sorpigal. I'm just gonna go ahead and shoot these goblins. I almost had zombies there, I don't know, I've been playing way too much 7 Days to Die, I guess. There we go. Well, things may seem very fast, but remember I'm playing on double speed with the unofficial Greyface patch. Things do move twice as fast and the recovery times are twice as slow. Basically double speed for everything, including the monsters. If by any chance you find that annoying, or if anything is going too fast, let me know. I can easily play this game on normal mode. But I just prefer playing it on double speed because I'm used to it. There's actually a goblin that made camp here, you know, like his name's Urok. What does he have to say? You're not goblin, you leave. We take castle to watch over humans. You no more kill us. I don't know why it sounded like Schwarzenegger a bit there. I'm terribly sorry about that. But yeah, that's the last place that I wanted to clear before I get into the abandoned temple, further into the abandoned temple. There's also a crate here with chainmail again, a battle axe, some money, and a resistance potion. Viva la résistance! Which is actually not very useful at this point. And I do believe that we have enough experience now to level up. Let's just check. Stats. No, we don't. We need 707 more experience to train to level 4. Oh, but you know what we can do? We can actually turn in the quest. So let's check our quest book. So we retrieved the candelabra from the abandoned temple for Andover Potbello in New Sorpigal. So we can finish this quest because we have the candelabra here. Zoltan's carrying it, the only thing in his backpack, so it doesn't break. I'm just kidding. No item breaks in this game, don't worry. Well, except, you know, weapons and armor, but that's, you know, you can repair those. Quest items never break. Andover Potbello, and we can click on quest and we turn it in. So, we finished this quest and he rewarded us with 1,000 gold and we also got some experience from it. Yep, very good. We got about 2,500 experience for that. That's not too bad. And now we're eligible to train to level 4. This is another thing that that Greyface patch does. As you can see, below the text it says you're eligible to train to 4, and then it says you need 2,707 more experience to train to level 5. In vanilla Might and Magic 6, you would only know if you were able to train to the next level. For example, I'm level 3 now. Even if I had like 200,000 experience, it would only show that I'm eligible to train to level 4. However, with the Greyface patch, I know exactly to which level I'm able to train. Which is, you know, it's a minor thing, but I really missed that. They implemented that with Might Magic 7 and it's really nice. And this is the gymnasium or the training grounds or, you know, the place that where you level up. That's in New Sorpigal. It's a bit cheaper than the one in Castle Iron Fist, so I'm going to just go ahead and train this. But it can't train me, I think, above level 10. I think 10 is the maximum level that you can achieve by training in this place. So now I have some more skill points, and these skill points I like to toss into the skill that I'm using for melee. So I'm gonna choose the sword skill with this guy and the sword skill with Alexis as well. Then I'm going to choose mace with Serena and dagger with Zoltan. Now the reason for this is that on normal level you usually get attack bonus with weapons. Attack bonus basically means when you swing a weapon it will hit. That's attack bonus. And it's good to hit because it briefly stuns the enemy. And it doesn't matter if you do 200 damage if you do not actually hit the attack. And that's basically it with clearing out the immediate area in New Sorpigal. Now for the next episode we are actually going to explore the full abandoned temple. See ya guys!